Good evening. How are you? May I know your name? Richie. Where are you from? Okay, Trandrum. Okay. Where are you studying? Your school name? In which standard? Sixth. Okay. Okay. I will introduce myself. My name is Sridevi. I am from Ernakulam. I resides here with my family, and I completed graduation and post graduation in biotechnology, and I worked as a biotechnologist. And later I worked as a medical coder till 2016. After that I started my career as a full-time home tutor. From 2017 I started as a home tutor, and now I'm working in Angle Belearn as a full-time home tutor. Okay, that's about me. And how was the day? Okay, what's your favorite subject? English. Yeah, it's very easy to study. So now I'm going to teach you maths. Okay, it's about graphs and pie chart. Um, Now I will share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen? Okay, bar diagrams and pie charts. Okay, um, can you identify this picture? Yes, it's a graph. I'm asking that name of the graph. What's the name of this graph? It's a symbol bar graph. Okay, it's a symbol bar graph. Why I use the term bar here? Bar. This vertical structures. You can see different color vertical structures that are actually called bars, and it is in a vertical position. So it's a vertical bar. Okay, and why we using these graphs? For what purpose? From this picture you can understand some things. What all things you can interpret from this? Yeah, it's here on the uh, horizontal line, means under the horizontal line some games are given. On the vertical line some values are given. So that means it is drawn based on survey. Based on a survey, and we got different opinions from the people, so the values are different, and we drawn a chart. That's it. Okay, so to understand interpret data, to understand and interpret data through visuals, for that purpose we using what? Bar graphs and pie charts. Okay, so here I used a term data. What is actually data? Data is information. Okay, in case of this bar graph and pie charts, we using data as numbers. Okay, collection of numbers gathered to give some information, some accurate information. Okay, so normally first we getting data as a raw data. Raw data means we getting data from different sources, and we have to arrange the data in order to get an accurate value. Then only we can plot a graph. Okay, so that from that graph people can understand the things without any description. Okay, so here I showed this picture. Already I showed this picture. On this x-axis you can see some names of some games like table tennis, volleyball, hockey, football, sorry, not football, basketball, cricket, like that. And on the y-axis you can see some values like 100, 200, 300, like that. So what is the difference between that numericals? Yes, the difference is 100. Okay, so based on the survey we draw a graph here. In this, which game is mostly liked by the people or the students? Yes, cricket. And which was the least liked game by the students? Yes, volleyball. That's it. You can interpret the things. Okay. And actually, you can see different heights are here. Why these vertical bars have different heights? Yes, the values are different. The values are different, that's why the heights are different. Okay? Yes, that's it. Very good. Okay, and next thing I want to tell about the orientation. Orientation means the position. Here in this picture, you can see vertical bar graphs. Means vertical bar. But in this picture, you can see horizontal bars. Okay, so what happened actually? Can you identify? I will show the picture again. Here we give on the x-axis we already gave qualitative data. On the y-axis we gave quantitative data. In this picture, what happened? The qualitative data gave on the y-axis side, and the quantitative data gave on that given on which part? Yes, x-axis. So always we plot the graph against y-axis, means according to the y-axis values. When the quantitative and qualitative data position changes, the vertical changes into horizontal. Okay, I will show that so that you can understand it better. Okay, can you see my picture? I do one thing. Then you can now I think you can see my window. Can you see? Yes. Okay. Here I will draw one line like this, and here also I draw one line like this, and this crossing point of y-axis and x-axis is always 0 0. Okay, is always 0 0, and this is the qualitative side. Here we giving some game names like hockey, football, cricket. Here I am giving some values like 5, 10, 15 like this. Here if hockey is liked by only 5% people and football is liked by 10% of people, or cricket is liked by 50. That means the most liked game is cricket and the less liked game is hockey, and we got a vertical graph. Here on this is x-axis, actually this is x and this is y. Okay, here what we going to do, here we going to make hockey, football, cricket and 5, 10, 15 like this quantitative data are giving on this x-axis side. We just shifting the position of quantitative and qualitative data. So hockey is liked by only 5, football is liked by 10 and cricket is liked by 50. So here we got what? Horizontal bar graph. Okay, that's it. Um, okay, can you see? Okay, that's it. And based on the orientation, normally we have two type of graphs. What are they? Vertical bar graph and horizontal bar graph. And next is based on the number of bars. We have another classification. First one is single bar graph. In single bar graph, you can see only single bars are here. Okay, this is a very good example for single bar graph. And next is grouped bar graph. Grouped bar graph is like this. Can you interpret this? Can you understand? Can you tell something about this graph? You just try to tell something like what you understood from this. Yeah, it's a yes, it is a survey done between boys and girls. So here the boys and girls are represented by different colors, and you can see what is the activity most liked by the boys? Shopping. And what is that activity least liked by the girls? Shopping. And what about music? What is their interest? Equally interested. Okay, so like this you can understand the things. Okay, you can understand the things. So what actually happened here? This is done for comparing multiple categories. Comparing multiple categories. Okay. So this is normally using like this group data mainly using for comparison studies. And next is stacked bar graph. What is stack? One above the other, the things are arranged, that we call stacks. Okay, so in this chart what all things can you interpret this? What all things you understood? Yes, it is sales, region wise sales. Okay, so it is mainly based on sales of some products. Yes, so the product names are given here. What are the products names? Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. And from this picture what all things you can understand? Tell me. Yes, very good. The most sold means the most sold product is Q1 and the least sold product is Q4. And what about Q2 and Q3? Yes, when comparing to Q1, Q2 is less sold product and Q3 is less sold product when comparing to Q1 and Q2. So from this also you can understand that the most popular product and the least popular product. Okay, so in this case also it is also for the comparison study, but here what we do, this every categorical variables are plotting one above the other. Okay, it's like it represented as a stack and each drawn one above the other. Okay, that's about stack bar graph. And here I inserted a slide for you. From this picture can you understand, means can you interpret the things? You just tell me about the things that you get from this chart. Yes, it is a survey between girls and boys. Yes. It is actually number of students. That means which standard have most number of, means more number of boys and girls? Class 6. Yes. And which standard have less numbered uh, boys and girls? Yes. Yes, class 7. Okay, like that you can interpret the things. You can make out the things. Okay. Next is about pie chart. It's look like a pizza. Is it? Okay. So here each slice represent a category. Okay. These slices are drawing based on the percentage we get in. Okay, so these pie charts are very good example for showcasing the percentage and proportions. Show the percentages of proportion. You can see this kind of pie charts on geographical books, in the geographical books, like uh, the air pollutants of earth, or the water pollutants, or the percentage of atmospheric gases. In that cases you can see this kind of pie charts. Okay, so the entire circle will give 100%. When we add all things we get 100%. Like that we using pie charts. And the pie charts have one limitation, is that we cannot give too much information in that. It will look like very clumsy. Okay, so it is the only limitation we have. And next is how we create these each slices. How we can create each slices and how we can draw that. For that I will tell the things like here I inserted an example chart. In that chart first we have to calculate the amounts. The total we have to calculate. Then we got 15,000 and randomly we can pick one value. I already picked 3,000. Okay, and from that that 3,000 is divided by the total. Then we get a value. That value is multiplied with 200. I will show that. One second. Okay. The amount was 3,000 by 15,000. 3 will go in 15 5 times, and we can cancel the zeros. And then we got 500. Sorry, 5. Here 100 is there. 3,000 by total into 100. 5 will go in 100 20 times. So we got 20. Okay, so we got 20, and that is the I will share that. Okay, then we got 20%. Okay, we got 20%, and that 20% have to convert into degrees. Okay, we have to convert that into degrees. That I will show you. At 20 into 3.6. So what we get? 72. 72 degree. The 3.6 actually 360. This is actually 360. What is the total angle of a circle? It is 360. The half angle is, yes, 180. So here we got 72 degree. Okay. 72 degree. Here you can see that. Okay, 72 degree. First we put a value and divide it with total, then multiply that result with 100, then we get the percentage. That percentage should be multiplied with 3.6, then we get the degrees. Okay, so from that degree we can draw the slices. I will show how to draw the slices. Can you see my screen? Here I will show you how to write that, means how to draw that. Okay, first we have to draw a circle. Just I am giving how to calculate that. We have to write here we have to draw a circle like this, and this is actually the midpoint. Okay, and we put a protractor here and mark the 72%. I think here this 72%, 72%. We have to make a slice like this. So we got the slice. Okay. Okay. Like this we have to calculate each slices. And can you interpret this pie chart? This is actually pollutants of atmosphere, I think. Yes, which is the biggest slice. Yes, it is for diesel and petrol. That means the atmosphere is mostly polluted by diesel and petrol. And what about the least pollutant? Yes, it is coal. It is coal. Okay, and we can see almost equal kind of size for dust and others. So like that we can understand the small slices, large slices. So we can interpret the data. That's about pie charts. And I will give an assignment, like you have to do a survey between your friends or family, and based on maybe the travel or food or color, like that, whatever topic you can choose. And you can according to that data, you will get a raw data. You have to make it you have to synchronize it according to the values or what are the things, and you just try to plot a graph and a pie chart based on that data, and send it to me before the next class. Before the next class means tomorrow evening. Okay, before tomorrow evening you just please send it to me and I will check it that. Yeah, that's about today's class. Now I'm going to wind up. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Okay, good night.